is so much for children to learn about when they come to the library. What if they never learn the parts of a book? That would be tragic. If only there was someone to explain the parts of a book to, so that the kids at home could follow along. Oh, hi there, Ilsa. I was just hoping that someone would come by that I could explain the parts of a book to. Would you like to learn them?
I definitely would, Mr. Moll.
Great. Let's start with the book cover. Here's a floating book that I can use to demonstrate. This is the outside of the book. It's split into 3 parts: the front cover, the back cover, and the spine. The front cover of the book is where you'll find the title of the book, as well as the name of the author and the illustrator, if there is one. It's pretty important. We always tell people not to judge books by their covers, which is true. But publishers know that a lot of people judge books by their covers anyway, which is why here in this library, we often put books out on display so that patrons can see the covers easily. Remember, if a book is on display, it means that the librarian thought it was a pretty good book, and you probably won't be disappointed if you check it out. The back cover of the book will often have a short synopsis or summary of the book. It might also have some short blurbs that other authors have written about the book to tell you why you should read it. The spine of the book is the part that holds the pages together. When books are resting on the shelves in order, this is the only part of the book that you can see. The spine also has the title of the book and the author's name on it so that you can see what the book is called without pulling it off the shelves. Here in our library, we always put the books back on the shelf with the spine facing out, never the pages. That way, anyone can see what any book is called without having to pull it off the shelves.
That's good to know. I'll remember to leave the spine facing out whenever I pull a book off the shelf from now on.
Thanks, Ilsa. And to all of you watching out there, your librarian thanks you too. We had a lot of fun today, patrons, and we learned some valuable lessons too. If there's one thing I hope you remember from today is that you should always put books back on the shelf with their spine facing out so that everyone can see what the book is called without having to pull it out. Sure, you might forget sometimes, but that's why we ask for help when we need it and accept help when it's offered. But we learned a lot of other things about books today too. Here's a song to help you remember them.
Parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book. The cover is on behind, the front, the back, and spine, and all 3 parts are fine. The first 3 parts of a book, 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 parts of a book. The title's on the front, the author to we grunt, the illustrator wants their name on the front of the book. Parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book. The back will tell a little, a summary transmittal. Other authors may make spittle to shout their praise for the book. Parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book. The title's on the spine, the author to your mind, and if the book you'll find, the spine should be facing out. Parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book, parts of a book.